So guys, Breezy Gaming TV here. In this video, I'm gonna show you some entry routes and some entry tips when you're playing Overpass. So Overpass, there's an increase of popularity in Overpass lately. So I'm not sure it's because of the pro gamers when they're doing their events or the major. This Overpass has been a map that yeah, it's a map that's been played thoroughly towards the community, within the community. I mean, and I just find that it's probably appropriate to show a video of how I would probably try to entry on Overpass. This is also solo queue friendly, so if ever you're solo queue, you don't have someone to communicate with, you can actually do it by yourself too. So let's show you some entry routes that I can take. So the entry points of this map here, I'm gonna uh, in this map here, there's gonna be fountain, fountain bathroom area. There's gonna be long A. There's gonna be connector, water, and monster. Right? Those are the most kind of common entry points that you'll probably see an enemy at the choke point. So we can start by going from B to all the way to long A. So I'm gonna start with monster. Monster a little bit tricky. So because of the complications, depends if you want to go fast, you want to go slow. If you want to go fast, there's always the self flash method that you flash on the floor here, turn back, and then you just try to entry right here, like that. Very risky. Why? Because monster, just like Dust 2 in bomb site B, is just one entrance. So you could get smoked in, you can get mollied in, or if they sense that someone's coming, they can just flash like that and then peek you like that, right? So it's very tricky. Like I said, you can always flash yourself a little earlier, or you want to be a little bit later. It depends on how you feel, or you can also do a right throw, turn back, and then just try to entry a place that you want to go to. Make sure that if you're solo queue, going wide is very dangerous because of heaven. Because there's gonna be no smokes there. Remember, you're trying to entry by yourself, solo queue entry, right? So what you should do is after a pop flash like that, you want to go swing like here and see graffiti first. Try to see anyone's here, here. You know, this general area first. Of course, there's also barrel that you can actually have some difficulty against, or you can have if you're coming late in the round, there might be someone playing this corner. I wouldn't worry about that corner because you can actually like white peek on them. But the thing here, they have a max 7, it's kind of rough. What I would suggest you to do is come to this corner here and then aim to the bottom right of this thing. Just throw, and the molly would hit him, okay? It's a very easy lineup. The only reason why you can't really just... You think like this would hit too, but sometimes it will, but it's kind of more dangerous because you're more exposed. If you're more on this side, then if there's an opper peeking you, well, you won't get seen. So just like here, throw it like that, and they'll still hit him. All right, very easy. So water. So for water, if I'm gonna go water, this will be the entry route I'll take. Well, there's only one entry route because there's only one place. Flash. You see these rocks over here? Pull a flash like that, it'll bounce up, you turn around, and then you peek, okay? So let's do it in faster motion. So let's say I'm coming, throw a flash, then, right? That flash will flash if anyone boosted, and will flash anyone sandbags if they're trying to push. So it's a really important flash. If you are going for a fast water take, flash, turn around, clear sandbags, and worry about boost later on, okay? So what you're trying to do is make sure that the choke points, you're gonna be able to flash to people if they're deciding to rush, because sometimes people will rush water. They're just gonna try to smoke. Oh, bad smoke. What am I doing? Right? They're gonna smoke like that. They're also gonna try to pop flash you sometimes, right? So like, that's why you are going to need to throw this flash and pop that. So if you guys are flashing at the same time, you both will be choking each other at the same time. And then that's it, you know? Like, what you want to do is to fight equal chances of fight. So you want like a 50% of, you know, an aim duel. You don't want to participate in an aim duel like just dry like that. Imagine he flashes and you don't have one, then you're gonna bound to lose it. So at least if you bounce a flash like that, it gives you more chances to try to, you know, fight his flash. If he flashes, you flash, you're both flash, and then you wait, and then it's equal opportunity of chance of winning an aim duel one-on-one. Okay, that's typically the only route you use for water. Okay, connector now. Connector, what I do for connector is when you spawn, right here, just go connector. Pro tip, if you don't want to take any damage here or you want to make any sounds of taking a ladder, try to bounce off this wooden crate right here. I'm not sure what it's called really. Alright, so the trick for that is when you come down here, press S. Right? Because when you fall, your velocity is not towards the other side, it's towards the back side. So you're here. And also, by doing that, you don't touch the ladder, so like there's no sound cues for the other side. CT will sometimes take water control from connector, or they're gonna take bathroom control from connector as well. So they might take that as a sound cue and know that you're there. But if you're doing like that, they might hear you, but it's not as a subtle sound cue. So here, what you can do here is just wait here, right? You can always wait if anyone pushes you. What you can do is also Molotov, like that, and peek if anyone's there, right? If Molotov's here, only chances is it's gonna be here, back here, or they're gonna be up on the stairs. You can always flash over. There's no real way of flashing it. It's you just freaking flash it. Okay, and then you fight if you want for connector control. That's it. Okay. So you're in connector. You have connector control. What now? You can actually go upstairs, which is kind of tougher. In solo queues, there's just so many angles when you go up connector, so I just don't like going through connector unless your teammates are there. But you can take water control. Water control, there's two ways of taking water control with some pop flashes. You can do a Stewie flash that he does. He just goes in this corner, snug, aim right to this kind of, stairs. When to line up, just straight, and then just left click. It won't bounce out the window. And then you can open door, peek, whatever, right? So it's a good, useful pop flash you can do. Very easy. Pop, you open door, right? And then you just go in. Another way you can do this is go in this corner, crouch, aim at this kind of part of the wall. It will bounce twice. See that? So two easy ways. You can do this one. Crouch. When you're in this corner, crouch. Aim at this part of the wall. This part of the wall. Boom, boom, boom. Or it can be right here, crouch, throw it like this. Get out the window. Boom. Okay? So that's for a connector. Now, you want to go fountain. Fountain, generally, if I take fountain, I want two flashes, okay? Fountain, because it's very common for the CTs to take control as well of fountain. So when you spawn here, you don't want them to go to the railing. Pop one early flash, hug the right side, throw another flash over with right hand, and then peek, okay? Because there's so many angles here that it's really important to do two flashes. One, to stop their pushes on ramp or railing, right? So one flash over just to stop them. And then another pop flash over just to get you some control, okay? Same thing for long A. If I'm taking long A control, I'll generally do the same thing. Whoa. I'd probably want to use two flashes, but it's very optional. The first flash I'm going to show you is pretty optional. Because you could throw a flash right here to delay anyone going party. Like I said, it's optional. But this one's mandatory. Just throw a flash, just jump, throw, and then peek as it pops, right? Generally, they might be at the tree, or rock, or far, long, or bathroom. So again, just a really easy jump throw. When it pops, you peek, okay? Generally, like I said, Overpass is... I'm just talking about the choke points, and just giving you ideas of how I would take a choke point with a spawn. So if I spawn, boom, right away, I want that choke point. So doing this like that, it gives you map control. Having map control of water is very important if you want to execute, because all the smokes out of the mollies come from water. If you have connector control, even better. That's awesome. You can actually control the flanks. Taking early party control with the two flashes over fountain is very important too, because it forces the CTs to go back to A site. So what you want to do is you want to generally take the middle portion of the map. Sucks that I can't have a paint right here and just like show you exactly where the line is, but generally want half of the map towards you. So you want around bathroom, connector, water, and like your part of monster all to you. So it's like a straight line. If you see my map over here on the top left, you want that straight line between the the section of the maps. You want that as your map control. So if you can actually take early map control of those places, even if you don't get a kill, it's still a plus for your team. So remember, playing as an entry fragger or trying to entry somewhere doesn't mean that you generally need to get the kill. Getting map control is enough for your team to actually work with something. Like I said, water. So that's it for me today. It's a short video, but I just want to briefly discuss about the things I normally do. Hopefully you could apply that in your gameplay. If you could, that's awesome. If you have any questions about this video or other videos, if you want to request anything, please let me know in the comment section below. I would love to help the community. Take care, guys.